Every time you open Claude, you start from zero. No memory of last week's project, no context about your workflow. You're re-explaining yourself every single session, and it's exhausting. Claude Cowork's new project feature just fixed that. Projects give Claude a dedicated workspace with persistent memory, custom instructions, and scheduled tasks, all scoped to a single project. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set one up. Okay, so a few notes. First, make sure that you are in the most up-to-date version of Claude Desktop. Click on the three lines to the top left, and I know it's getting cut off on my screen, but then go over to this help button and then choose check for updates. And you'll see that I'm on the latest version. Make sure you're on the latest version to see projects. Now, two things. Number one, to select the project, you're gonna have to go over here, click on this drop down and go all the way to the bottom. I 100% anticipate in the future, we're gonna see projects here on this sidebar. So if you are watching this here in the future, probably I could see the UI changing, but right now, the only way to choose a project is to go to the bottom over here. And we're gonna choose projects like that. And we're going to create a new project. And you have three different options to choose a project. The first one is you could start from scratch. So it says set up a folder with instructions and files. You could also import in a file, bring in a project you made in chat to Cowork, or you can use an existing folder on your computer. It says give Claude a folder you already work from. And to get a little bit more context on a project, a dedicated place for ongoing work where context builds over time, file instructions stay in a folder on your computer. And for a lot of people, you're like, well, I'm already using Claude Cowork. Don't we already select folders on your computer? Yes, you do. And let me just show you the difference really quick. We're going to start from scratch and build out a brand new project. And then our second time around, I'm just going to choose a folder without creating a new project, and you'll see the difference. But I'm going to choose start from a project. And what I need to do is select a specific name for this project. And what we're going to do is a weekly sales report. So I'm going to go over here and say weekly sales reporting. And then you have a section for instructions. So you can think of this as like a Claude MD file. And I'm just going to put my instructions directly over here. And I'll kind of show you the basics of what I put in this file. Obviously, you can add in as detailed instructions as you want or as little. So I give it a little bit of context about the project. This project is for generating, analyzing the weekly sales performance report for Ryan and Matt Data Co. Obviously, like I don't have a ton of data on that side of things, so this is just all fictional. Reports are distributing to leadership team every Monday morning. That leadership team is myself and I. How Claude should behave in this project. I put a tone side of it, what it should always do. Then what it should never do, use jargon like synergies or leverage, write more than 600 words in the summary. So again, what you like versus what you don't like. And then reporting period, key metrics to track, what context Claude should remember. And we'll talk about memory here in a minute as well. And then we have our output format, how it should produce our output format. You have a section over here as well to add in particular files. So you can just drag and drop in files or choose from your computer. And then you have another option over here to choose the project location. So you could select the folder on your computer, or it will give you a location by default. So you can see it goes into my documents, Claude, then also projects. Also here at the very bottom, we have memory is on. It says Claude will remember context across conversations in this project. Turn off this in settings. And you obviously, one of the benefits of using projects is memory, so I don't know why you'd want to turn that off. So that's just a very quick way to do that. And I'm going to click on create, and you'll see that we get put into a new UI. So first, what you'll notice is over here to the right, we have those instructions, which I just gave you. You can click show more, and it populates this entire section with the instructions, which I think is kind of nice. And hey, you know what? I want to change these instructions. Super easy to do so. You can just actually click this pencil icon and you can change this. Now, since the interface over here isn't too large, I would probably recommend that you write your instructions externally, save it somewhere, and then copy and paste it over here. That's what I did for this particular video. I have the instructions actually in VS Code, and I just copied and pasted it directly over here like that, because you just don't have a large space to do that. That's kind of like one UI thing I wish that the Claude team would change, but maybe here in the future. The next section, you can see we actually have scheduled tasks. So maybe you want to set up a task that runs every morning at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. You could actually build that directly into a project. So historically, we'd have to go over here to the left, and you can see that we have scheduled over there. But now we can actually just put this directly in our projects folder. So maybe I want to click over here, this plus icon, and add a scheduled task. And then you'll see that we can add in an existing task. So over here, I built out an existing task in my Claude tips video for daily cowork news, but maybe you want to build a custom task in here directly. So let me build out a new task, and you'll see that this is essentially the same exact UI that we get on the scheduled task. So maybe I'll put over here, daily motivation. I'm going to say, send me a motivational message in the morning. I'm going to say before my sales calls for the day. Motivational message. Super basic and straight to the point. Maybe I want to send this obviously daily. We're going to say send this at 10 a.m. over here. So we're going to say 10 a.m. like that. And you also have more options. So, you know, maybe we don't need Sonnet for this one. This is just a motivational message. So we can use a cheaper model. So we can use like Haiku. And then you have the folder to work in. I would just recommend that you save it in your project folder. Obviously, if you don't want to, you can change that up. But yeah, so you can see maybe I want to change this from daily to only weekdays because of the work week. You can change that up over here. You can send this weekly. It doesn't really matter. You have all the frequency. This is essentially the schedules, which is built directly into Cowork. Now, one thing to mention with these schedules, your computer has to be on. If your computer is off at 10 a.m., it's not going to do this automatically in the background. Your computer has to be on for Cowork to exist and to run this. So make sure that your computer is on during a scheduled task. Otherwise, you're going to have issues. But that's kind of a topic for another video. Regardless, click on save and you'll see that we have daily motivation over here. It says weekdays at 10:01 a.m. You know what? I actually don't want to have that anymore. We can just click this X icon and that is removed from our schedule. So super easy to add in scheduled task directly over here in this project folder. Again, you can click this plus icon and hey, I want the daily cowork news over here. You can see that is active and it says has access to one folder not in this project because I built this actually on my desktop. Remove that. If you want to add back in daily motivation, we don't get that error because we built this directly into the folder. Okay, next thing. So you can see context. It says on your computer what folder we have. And actually, if you want to access that folder, just click this show and explore. And you can see we have weekly sales reporting directly over here on your computer. So if you're wondering where all the files and where everything is going to be saved at, honestly, you can just click on that icon and it'll show you that directly on your computer. And then we also have our memory. One of the benefits of the projects is memory. And if you click on the memory side of things, you can see it says ask Claude to remember something and it will save it over here. So I want to show you that directly. And I'm going to just write this over here. I'm also going to just make this a full screen so that way I'm out of the way. And here we go. I'm going to write over here, can you save in memory that sales are up over 100% compared to 2025 month over month? I don't know, we'll just save something like that. You can obviously choose whatever model you specifically want as we're writing a query over here. You can see the folder is grayed out. So typically in Cowork, you choose a folder. Well, we're already in a folder, so we don't have that option. You can still add in your files, your skills, your connectors. As you can see, I have all my plugins over here. I can throw in a plugin if I really want to. I can mention a skill. You can see I have a lot of skills. Directly, I can add in files or photos. My connectors, I have one issue with my NAN, but that's not a big deal. I was going to fix this anyways. And we can click Let's Go. And you'll see this takes us in our normal Cowork screen that you should be pretty familiar with when you work in a specific folder or if you just write a specific prompt. So it's thinking right now, and I'll fast forward when it's ready. Okay, it says saved. I'll remember that sales are up 100% month over month versus 25, and we'll factor that in any reporting analysis going on. So you might be wondering, like, how do we actually go back? Click on this top left icon, and you'll see now directly in memory that says, we have this memory file, memory.md, project sales performance 2026 MD. And I click on that and we have something over here. It says sales performance 2026 versus 2025 description. Sales are up to 100% month over month compared to the same months in 2025 type project. We have this over here. Why user flag this as important context for reporting analysis work, how to apply references when generating weekly sales reports. So this is awesome. And again, we can access this as well on our computer. If you actually click show in folder, you see that we have our memory as well as this specific information that we just gave it in chat. So if you want to update this, you can. I'm not going to do that in this particular video, but you have that option. So I'm just going to click off of that over here, and you can see memory has been updated directly in here. We have our schedule and we have that. And you can see also we have multiple chats, and I'm also just going to throw this back on. If we want to put in another chat over here, we can, and you'll see that we'll have a second one directly. And maybe I'll say, what are some basic stats that I should add on a weekly basis that are not in the instructions? I'm actually curious on that because it should be able to read our instructions and then give me some feedback. Again, I'm just going to use this on it. 4.6 model. We'll click let's. Okay. And then it says, here are some metrics worth considering grouped by what they tell you. We have sales velocity and efficiency, revenue, quality, pipeline health, activity. The highest value additions given your context are probably MRR movement, leadership. Over here, would you like to add any of these to the report template? Add what you believe would improve the project. And I'm just asking it to confirm with me before you add this into my instructions file. Obviously, just a human in the loop aspect. And I'll fast forward when it's ready. So additional key metrics to add, context additions, and then reporting behavior. Want me to add all these, pick and choose. I won't touch the file until you confirm. Obviously, like we're just going through a demo purpose, and some of this is hallucinations, and I generated obviously that instructions file. This is just a fictional use case, but I'm just going to say add in all these. And all of these. So I actually want to see it update that specific file, and then we'll go back to this weekly sales reporting. Okay, and my test actually failed. I was just doing this live, but you can see that the project instructions are configured through Cowork's app project settings UI, not a file I can directly do on disk. What I can give you is the complete updated text ready to paste in, and it just wrote me a new text over here, and it gave me the instructions to update it. I wish you could do it directly over here. Unfortunately, it can't. I could see this changing here in the future. Regardless, we'll go back over here. We'll click on this pencil icon and we'll add this directly in. Obviously, I would recommend that you check this out. Make sure everything makes sense, but I'm just going to blindly do this. I'm going to click save, and our instructions are now updated. So I just want to quickly show you the difference though between a project versus just selecting a folder. So we saw this UI over here. It looks really nice. Maybe I want to go over here to click on a new task. Although it says work in a project, let's grab a folder. So I recently made a video talking about different use cases of Excel. So this is an Excel to PDF report. I'm going to click allow, and I'm just going to ask a very basic message. What is in this folder? And you'll see if I click let's go directly over there, our UI is completely different. So when we have a chat within Cowork, you can see that we normally have this as we saw in the project side of things, but we don't have the access over here to set up schedules or anything like that. So if you want access to the projects and you want to choose a folder on your computer, make sure you go down all the way to the bottom, create a new project, and then import a project over here or use an existing folder. So one of those two over here, you could choose a folder, and I can just grab something on my computer and start from there. You do not get to a project by just choosing a folder directly there, although it says work in a project. A little bit of a weird quirk, but you're gonna have to go all the way to the bottom and create a project right over there. So that is projects in a nutshell. We'll go back over here to a weekly sales report. I'm gonna click allow. Okay, and lastly, how do you actually get back to your projects? It's a bit confusing right now with the UI, which is why I think we're gonna get a section over here for projects here in the future, because it's actually a little bit weird. So if you actually go to work in a project and you select that specific project, let's say we're going back into our weekly sales reporting, we're gonna get this again that says allow Claude to make changes in this file, but we actually don't go into that project. What I find kind of the easiest thing to do right now is click on the search icon, choose a conversation that you had. So for example, identify additional weekly stats to track, and then go into our project like that. So you're gonna have to do that second click at the very top left and go directly over there. which you can see we have our 2 conversations, record growth milestone, and then identify other stuff. So go to that conversation and then work backwards. You could also start a new conversation directly within a project, I guess, and you could, find your way back. I just find it easiest probably right now to go to search, find that conversation, and then go directly back in over there. Again, I highly suspect that there's going to be a UI change in the future with projects here on the left, but since it's relatively a brand new section, you don't see that. And obviously, if I go to the bottom left, you can see that there's no projects over here as well. And even if I go into like settings and things like that, there's nothing with projects. So highly suggest that that the Claude team will probably add that in directly over here, or there's a new option in the UI, but since this is relatively new, it is not there. So that is Cowork projects. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you got some value, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're uploading at least 3 to 4 different AI focused videos every single week. And if you want to join other people that are trying to use AI to help make their business more efficient or use AI to start freelancing or upskill, make sure to join our free Skool community. It's linked down below in the description. We have calls every single Wednesday. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in another video. See you later.